Space Traveler Sally Brown. Space Traveler Sally Brown. One dirty day after school, Sally Brown turns on the television. Did you finish your homework, yes?
No, Satsu.
Charlie Brown asked his sister. Not yet, said Sally. Sally had to write a report about a famous astronaut, but she did not know where to start. Go ask an expert, Charlie Brown suggested. So Sally goes to visit the world famous astronaut Snoopy. Snoopy put on his space gear, then he showed Sally his special trophy. First we go on the moon. Sally, read aloud. I'm the perfect subject for your report, Snoopy thinks. But Sally isn't so sure. She goes to see another breakfast. What's your trouble? Lucy asked. I don't know who to write for my report. Well, Sally, snap of it. Lucy said. You should write about Sally Ride. Of course. Sally said. That's my name. Sally Ride was a very special astronaut, Lucy says. Follow me. I'll take you to the expert. Sally and Lucy arrived at the library. Peppermint, Patty, and Marco joined them to the library and helped them pull out every book about space and astronauts. Wow, Sally whispered. Sally Ride was the first American woman in space. And she didn't even go to space once, Lucy added. She went twice. Sally Brown decided she wanted to be the next Sally in space. Astronaut training is a hard work, Mercury says. That means we need to start training now, Peppermint Patty replied. Sally and her friend raced over to Snoopy Doghouse. The world-famous astronaut knows exactly what to do. First, everyone did stretches and jumping jacks. Then Snoopy shows them how to put on their space gears. Then he shows them how to check the spaceship for any problem. Everything looked good, Sally said. A system to go. With hard work, Sally, Lucy, Peppermint, Patty, and Margaret can become the next woman in space. What's going on there? Said Charlie. You're an astronaut, just like Sally Ride. Sally said. That's right, Charlie Brown says. Have you finished your homework? I'll start it as soon as I travel back from Mars. Sally replies. Oh, good grief, said Charlie Brown. Read on to learn more facts about women in space. Sally Ride. Sally Ride was born on May 26, 19 51 in Exco, a neighborhood in Los Angeles, California. As a young girl, she always interested in science and technology. Her parents encouraged her to study hard and follow her interests. In college, Sally studied English and Physics, which is a type of science focusing on the personal matter and energy. She also liked playing tennis and running. When Sally was a student, she found an ad in the school newspaper from the new NASA, the National Astronomical and Space Agency. The new SA was looking for women to join the astronaut program. Sally decided to apply, and soon she became one of the first 6 female astronauts at the NASA. On June 13, 1983, Sally became the first American woman based on her mission. She was in charge of controlling a robotic arm that helped put computer subspace into space. On October 5, 1984, Sally returned to space a second time. This time, she used the robotic arm to adjust Umsen. Sally left the NASA in 1986-7. She went on to teach preschool and encouraged students to study science and wrote several children's books about science. Mel Jemison. Mel Jemison was born on October 17, 1956 in Decatur, Alabama, and moved to Chicago when she was 3 years old. She loved science, dancing, and theater. When she got to college, Mel studied college in engineering and African and Afro-American studies. After becoming a medical doctor, Mel volunteered in the Peace Corps as a medical officer. Then she remembered the childhood dream of becoming an astronaut. Mel was inspired by Sally Ride and applied to be NASA astronaut program. In 1987, she became one of the 15 people selected for the program. Mel became the first African American woman in space on September 20 in 1992. She was a science mission specialist and co-studied experiment to see how astronaut bodies require to be in space for several days after leaving the NASA. Mel went on a teach, start her own company, and lead the 100 years Starship Protocol that wants humans to be able to travel beyond our solar system with the next 100 years. Spacewalk. Do you know what a spacewalk is? A spacewalk Of course, anytime an astronaut in space goes outside on the spacecraft, astronauts go on spacewalk to perform instrument test equipment, repair spacecraft, and learn more about space. On October 80, 2090, NASA astronaut Christian Koch and Jessica Meir made the first all-female spacewalk. That means they're the first two women to do a spacewalk together. The two women worked together for more than 7 hours to repair a power controller on the International Space Station. During an interview, Jessica gave credit to the human scientist, explorer, and engineer astronaut that helped the career of Christian and her were following in their footsteps, she said. Shoot for the stars. Thanks for watching. Bye.